Hey guys, welcome back to Boost Gaming. So today I've got another video for you, another Division 2 video. This is on another build out. As you guys know, Title Update 12 launched with nothing but skill builds in mind. They've gone through, they've made it a little bit more viable for skill builds, made it a little bit easier to build them out. But we want to show you guys the new Empress gear set with a couple little tweaks of our own. And let's see what you guys think. Let's roll that clip. All right, guys, so diving straight into this, you can see that this is what we're calling Skills 3.0, and we're bringing in the whole brand new gear set, Empress. So jumping straight into it, you can see we've opted for the Demolitionist, primarily because we're running Seekers, so we want that additional explosive damage. As you can see here, jumping straight into the very first weapon, this is the test subject. This is our go-to because it's got perfectly in sync. Hitting an enemy grants 20% skill damage for 5 seconds. Using a skill, damaging an enemy with a skill grants an additional 20% weapon damage for 5 seconds. When you combine the both, if they're both active, the buffs are doubled. So 40% skill damage, 40% weapon damage if they're both active. You can see here we've opted for the Vector 45 ACP. This is bringing with it Future Perfect. Any kills grant 1 skill tier for 15 seconds. Stacks up to 3 times. If you're at overcharge, or I'm sorry, if you're at skill tier 6, it grants overcharge for 15 seconds. So really nice there. Pistol, TDI card custom, because you guys know I'm a skill builder. It brings a skill tier. I love that skill tier. And I love the fact that we actually have in sync rolled into this. So we're constantly getting that skill damage. So even on my DPS builds, this is still the pistol I go with because it brings that additional tier. Getting straight into the actual mask here, you can see we've opted for China Light. Why? Because it brings 15% explosive damage straight out of the gate with a one piece. You can see this one also has skill damage, skill haste, and then a skill haste mod. Jumping into the actual chest piece, this is our Caesar's Guard. This is our named piece for the Empress International gear set. One piece of this also brings with it 10% skill health, which is going to be good for the drone. And you can see that this one has status effects, not really taking advantage of that, skill damage, and then a skill haste mod. The talent on this is perfectly skilled. Skill kills have a 30% chance to reset your skill cooldowns. So that's good. So with the drone and your Seekers, you have that chance to just constantly resetting your skills every single time. Going into the holster though, you can see that this now unlocks an additional 10% skill damage because now we're at the 2-piece for the Empress International. Bringing with it a skill tier, skill haste, which is again low for this one, but we'll get it right back up, especially with the optimization station. And then you can see that we actually have our skill damage rolled into it as well. Going into our knee pads, we actually opted for Wyvern wear here because a one-piece Wyvern wear brings with it 10% skill damage. And again, as you guys know, we're opting to skill damage and skill haste for this build. So that's exactly what we're focusing on. That's what we're going after. We don't have any haste any other way, so this is the best way to get it. Now, going into our gloves here, this is our final piece of Empress International. It gives us the 3-piece bonus. 3-piece bonus brings with it skill efficiency of 10%. Also, this has skill haste on it, and then it's obviously got 10% skill damage. For the backpack, we opted for the Memento for a couple reasons. One, it brings with it a skill tier with it, so we automatically have our 6. So our max skill tier, plus we get the benefit of Demolitionist for the explosive damage, but we also get a little extra armor and we actually get some improved weapon damage, right? So the other cool part is the talent that this comes with. Granted, it's got a long-term talent and a short-term talent. We're not taking advantage so much of the short-term talent because we're not picking up the trophies, but we are going to take some advantage of that long-term talent. So the talents are called Kill Confirmed. Enemies you kill drop a trophy on death. Collecting the trophy provides both a short and long-term buff. The first buff scales with the number of core attributes equipped and lasts 10 seconds. So if we pick up, let's say, a trophy, we're going to get 5% weapon damage, 10% bonus armor, or 5% skill efficiency based off of our core attributes. We have 6 yellows, we have 1 blue, and 1 red. So we're obviously going to be stacking a lot more skill efficiency. And then the long-term buff, for every trophy collected, you're going to gain an additional 1% weapon damage, 1% skill efficiency, and 0.1% armor regen for 300 seconds. Max stack is up to 30. So that's an additional 30% weapon damage, 30% skill efficiency, and 3% armor regen. So not too bad there either. Now, the cool part is skill efficiency. So the way they broke down skill efficiency is they said, it's similar to weapon handling. Skill efficiency is a new attribute that modifies multiple skill focused attribute bonuses at the same time. 1% skill efficiency is equal to 1% skill damage, 1% skill haste, 1% skill duration, 1% skill health, 1% repair skills, and 1% status effects. So if we've got all this skill efficiency, right? We've got the skill efficiency here, right, of 10%. We're also bringing in additional 30% based off the trophies for the short-term buff, right? And then an additional 30% skill efficiency based off the long-term buff. So that's an additional 30% skill damage, skill haste, duration, health, repair skills, and status effects, all from skill efficiency. So just something to keep in mind, guys, that it might not look like it's going to do a whole lot of damage, but it's going to do a lot more than you think. And obviously we're not taking advantage right now of, we're not getting the perfectly in sync bonuses, coming in. We don't have the trophies kind of clocking in. But even then, our base damage for our Seekers, for instance, is 2.9 million, which isn't bad. And then our drones only supposedly hitting at like 71,000. But obviously, once everything starts to kind of proc and you have your in sync and you have your skill efficiency and you collect your trophies, it's going to go up quite a bit. Especially if you can get this to proc overcharge. That's going to just give you that other layer of damage for both your Seekers as well as your drone. So just something to keep in mind, guys. It doesn't look like it's going to be very powerful, but it's a fun build. So anyway, though, guys, that's it for this one. Like I said, this is Skills 3.0. We've been having some fun with it. It definitely hits a little bit harder than you think it does, but it's fun, especially incorporating the memento back into this again. So just another build you can go out and have fun with, another one you can shoot for. The skilled talent on the chest piece is very fun to play with. I used to use it all the time. On the other gear sets, it's like my go-to when it comes to skill builds, because I like having that instant reset. But let me know what you guys think. Put your comments down below, and guys, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit the bell notification for more videos and anytime I go live. And as always, guys, you all stay classy. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.